Hi everyone, my name is Julian Miguel M. Ragondola and today we are discussing about the discriminant. But first, what is the discriminant? The discriminant is a parameter of an object or system calculated as an aid to its classification or solution. Now, if the discriminant is greater than 0, then it's gonna be two real solutions. But if the discriminant is equal to 0, then it's gonna be only one real solution. Now, if the discriminant is negative or if it's less than 0, then it's gonna be two imaginary solutions. Now, the discriminant formula is b squared minus 4ac. For the quadratic equation in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c. Now for the three examples. Example number 1 is x squared plus 4x plus 7 is equal to 0. Use the discriminant formula to determine how many solutions there are in this equation. So a is 1, b is 4, and c is 7. So d is equal to b squared minus 4ac. d is 4, a is 1, and c is 7. 4 squared is 16, 4 times 7 is 28, 16 minus 28 is negative 12. Negative 12 is less than 0, so because the discriminant is equal to a negative number, there's going to be two imaginary solutions in the equation represented above. X squared plus 3x minus 8. Calculate the discriminant. So the formula b squared minus 4ac. b is 3, a is 1, and c is negative 8. 3 squared is 9, negative 4 times negative 8 is positive 32, and 9 plus 32 is 41. Now because the discriminant is positive, there's going to be two real solutions. Now for the last example, we have x squared plus 6x plus 9. Calculate the discriminant. b is 6, a is 1, and c is 9. 6 times 6 is 36, 4 times 9 is 36, so the discriminant is equal to 0. Which means that there's only going to be one real solution. I hope you learned something today. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Angelina Isabel M. Gampong, and today we are gonna discuss lesson 1.3, quadratic formula. In this lesson, we're gonna talk about solving quadratic equation using quadratic formula. X equals negative b, positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a is the formula that we're gonna use for this lesson. Before we solve this equation, we have to make sure that the equation is in standard form first in order to identify the value of a, b, and c. So from x plus 2x squared minus negative 4, we're gonna turn it into 2x squared plus x plus 4 equals 0. When it is already in standard form, we need to get the value of a, b, and c. After we get the value of a, b, and c, we need to follow the formula given earlier. After we follow the formula, we need to simplify it. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 8 times 4 is negative 32. Two times 2 is 4. We can simplify this further because 31 is a prime number. Just like earlier at the first example, we need to make sure that the equation is in standard form. Since it is already in standard form, we just need to follow the formula given earlier. We just need to simplify this. Negative 4 times 2, negative 8 times negative 10 is positive 80. At this point, we just need to add the 1 in 80. Since 81 is a perfect square, we just need to get it squared to get the final answer. So our final answer is x equals 1, positive negative 9 over 4.
Hello everyone, my name is Aloysius Miguel A. Cueva from the section Galatians. Today I am gonna teach you something about discriminants. and the basics of it. I hope that you enjoy and I hope that you learn something about it. And let us familiarize ourselves with discriminant. I'm ready to discuss discriminant. So here we are, and before we go to the first example, I am gonna show you the discriminant formula that we are gonna use. So you can see it now as I am saying it. It is D equals B squared minus 4AC. So keep that in mind. And now to our first equation. X squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 0. D equals B, and in this case 4 squared minus 4, and A is to 1 and C is to 4. So now the first thing we are gonna do is multiply 4 to its second power, and then now you get 16. And in the other part of the equation, you multiply 4 to 1, but it stays the same, but you multiply it again to the other 4 and you get 16. So now you just subtract 16 to the other 16, which would mean that the answer is 0. So now we go to our second example. X squared plus 6x plus 8. Just like earlier, D equals 6 squared minus 4 is to 1 and is to 8. We'll multiply 6 to its second power, and we multiply 4 to 1 and then to 8. Thus, we get the answer 36 minus 32, and then the final answer, discriminant, equals 4. And now, we are at our third and final example. X squared minus 3x plus 5 equals 0. And then, like the previous examples, the discriminant formula. D equals negative 3 squared minus 4 is to 1 and is to 5. So now we multiply negative 3 to its second power and we get 9. Whilst we get negative 4 times 1 equals negative 4, but multiplied by 5, meaning it will be 20. So now we divide 9 to 20. So the answer is negative 11. You might be thinking, why is it negative and what would we do? Well, there is an actual topic about that which frankly I am gonna discuss before we end. So you can observe earlier that the answers can be negative, positive, and sometimes even be 0. It is because of the nature of roots. First is when the discriminant is greater than 0 and is perfect square, it is real, rational, and unequal. And then the second nature of root is when the discriminant is greater than 0 but not perfect square, then the roots are real, irrational, and unequal. And what if discriminant is equals to 0? Then the roots are real, rational, and equal. And if the discriminant is lesser than 0, meaning negative, it does not have any real roots. So yeah, I think this is all I had for this video, and thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned something, and I wish you all the best. Bye bye.